wrong. Just let us discuss here so that at least one presentation, one proposal will be there. It may be in Word file, PDF, or whatever it may do. Because that is very MOU assignment is one of the critical assignment which I wanted to explain.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I think you have multiple devices along with you. Just mute other devices.
My screen is visible, sir?
Yes, very much. Yes, you are correct. Dr. Rishikesh or any one of the organizer, please check why the participants or me are removed from the meeting in between.
Sir, my screen
Yes,
is visible, sir?
Doctor. Yes, please introduce briefly yourself and you can start activity. You are presenting activity 1 or 2?
Actually, I'm presenting activity I have done, second one, but I'm not that sure with activity 2, sir. For activity 1, I can present.
I think we have discussed activity 1, so I request any one of you to present activity 2, and whatever you have done, please don't hesitate to present, okay?
Okay, sir. So this is the activity 2, sir.
Just a moment, Dr. D. Joanna. I may request Dr. Suresh Babu to be the reviewer, peer reviewer of this.
Thank you. I'm Dr. N. Suresh Babu. Madam,
yes,
please
sir.
Continue. Please continue.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have mentioned the
I will join.
Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Please. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay, sir. So the organization A is the college which I am working. That is KG College of Arts and Science. I have not given the college name fully. And the organization B is the specific industry name. And here the purpose of the MOU I have mentioned is to analyze the microbial activity of the, as I am a life science faculty. So I have done to analyze the antimicrobial activities of the on-chip synthesized nanoparticles. So here, why I have chosen this purpose is usually we do the antimicrobial activity in a mega-sized laboratory work in a lab. Whereas here, in this, the purpose here is making it very simple in an on-chip. This is on-chip synthesized nanoparticles. It is slightly 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter small device. In that device, we can do the antimicrobial activity, not in a bigger scale, in a small scale itself. Okay, the scope of the collaboration I have not mentioned, I think. And here the roles and responsibilities, the organization, that is myself, being the researcher, I can give the formula for making the chip, how to make the chip using a chemical substance called PDMS. So this PDMS is unique in making this chip. So constructing a chip using this PDMS, I have done in small scale in my research. So I can give the formula. And whereas the industry, I expect from the industry partner to make this chip comfortable for the protocol of antimicrobial activity. That is simply, I can say, the antimicrobial activity has to be done in this small sized chip. So by doing so, it is very handy and it is very easier. And within few minutes, a few hours we can see the result. So the time duration I have mentioned, and the expected outcome of the project is the zone of inhibition. So how far the microorganisms they are capable. The resistance of the microorganisms can usually we calculate in a large scale. So that has to be found out in the using a small chip. So simply you can say the antimicrobial activity has to be measured in the chip itself. So this is what I have done, sir. But I'm not very
Very
sure.
good, very good, Dr. Joanna, D.
My
Joanna.
first attempt,
Appreciate. Yes, I appreciate your effort. Okay, let us have first reflection from Dr. Suresh Babu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Dr. Suresh Babu, sir. Your reflection, please. Your feedback. Dr. Suresh. Okay, Dr. H. Navyasri, are you there through your mobile?
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you give your first reflection on this assignment, this activity, which Dr. D. Joanna has presented just now?
Sir, actually, we need to project some common risks in mechanical engineering MOUs, according to me, and the revised clauses also.
Okay.
Here,
Good, Doctor. Yes.
but here, ma'am has briefed out the responsibilities of the organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Like the common risks in MOUs, especially related to mechanical engineering, is few of them are like disputes over patent ownership for designs and prototypes, and also restrictions on academic publications due to confidentiality concerns. Like the industry people will not be are not interested in publications because their work might be available to everyone. And also there may be like conflicts over modifying and using research projects in the future projects. I mean, research work outputs in the future projects. So if
Great.
ma'am could add like the common risks and how the IP clauses can be revised, these two topics, it would be still more better, sir.
Very good, Dr. Navya. Dr. S. Navya, thank you very much for your first reflections. And I think if you see my presentation, which I have already shared with organizers, and you might have received my presentation, last few
Yes, sir.
slides are about the points which is to be included in MOU. Few of them can be omitted as per the requirement of both the parties, or few of them are compulsory, which should be there in any MOU. Okay. Anybody has any reflections on Dr. Joanna's activity, or anything? Any reflections on this? Dr. Suresh Babu, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm there.
So we are anticipating your reflections on Dr. D. Joanna activity on MOU.
So regarding that, thank you, madam, for your active presentation on this particular MOU second activity of our FDP. So here, what's my observations are there? Basically, I'm a management guy. I have some little bit idea about. Hello.
Yes, you please continue,
Yes,
Dr. Suresh.
So in that, I think what your content is provided in this, I think it's really good. So keep work on that, and it will be helpful for your future endeavors also. Madam. Thank you. These are my reflections on this particular one.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Suresh. Thank you very much for your reflection. Yes, Dr. D. Joanna, please refer the presentation slide, and I will see that if I can provide one sample copy of MOU to the organizer, which is very conducive in nature and which speaks about so many points. I will share with the organizer and will request organizer to please share with all of you as a reference MOU. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That will
Yeah.
be very
Yeah.
easy for us, sir. Thank you
And
so
I
much.
appreciate the work you have, you were trying to explain. But see, the research which you are carrying out is no doubt very fantastic and appreciable. But MOU is more about a legal document, okay?
Okay, sir.
So you have to include all the points which are legally acceptable to both the parties. See, your research is fantastic. Your research is for your community and society, your research purpose. But if it is not properly taken care as a intellectual property from your side, because it is your contribution, probably industry will take all the benefits. You will be
Okay, sir.
losing at the intellectual wisdom side, which you have discovered, which you have invented, which you have contributed. Okay. So we have to see that whenever there is collaboration, the ethics of the business or ethics of the transactions have to be maintained. Okay. Here you
Okay,
are
sir.
contributing as a researcher, you are contributing as an academia partner, and your contribution is to give the solutions to the industrial problem. So industry has to pay for it. Industry must respect your contribution. It should be noted, it should be documented, it should be published in the forms of patents and or papers. So those legal things must come there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Your technical contribution can be summarized in 1 or 2 or 3 lines, but the legal aspects of things should be into the MOU in detail, durations in detail,
Okay, sir.
responsibility you have written. Then what will be the IPR sharing? Okay, then what will be the financial sharing and financial understanding on that particular problem and project? Okay, so all these
Yes,
things are. So remember, MOU is more about legal aspects on which both the parties are agreed. Okay. Yes, it talks about the executions, it talks about the transactions between both the parties, but it is more about legal document which both the parties have agreed. Hope I am correct. Dr. Janvi, do you have any reflections
sir.
on
So
Dr.
my
D. Joanna presentation?
No, sir. This is something I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Dr. D. Joanna and Dr. Suresh Babu, Dr. Nabia Sri for active participations. May I request Dr.
Sir?
S. Nabia to, yes, ma'am,
Sir,
please.
so one clarification again, sir. So,
Yes, please.
so before going on to MOU proceedings, exactly the techniques and the technical aspect has to be patented. That's what you mean, sir?
No, not exactly. If you are having the industry will earn in millions and trillions, and you as an inventor will get nothing. Okay. So there should be some provision that your intellectual property can have your own benefits.
Okay, sir. Thank
May I
you, sir.
request Dr. S. Nabia to present second activity through mobile? Dr. S. Nabia. Or anybody else again for the second assignment? Ms. Shikha Sayane, Dr. Vijay Srinivasan, anybody? Dr. Vikas Suresh Dole. Dr. S. Navyasri, can you present activity 2?
Sir, can I present through my mobile, sir?
Yes, yes, of course, please.
Okay, sir.
Briefly introduce yourself and you can share.
Okay, sir. Sir, is my screen visible to you, sir?
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Navyasri, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering from Bardhaman College of Engineering. Now I'm going to give a small explanation on my assignment, task 2, that is selected class. In mechanical engineering, usually in mechanical engineering collaborations, there were many streams in the mechanical engineering, like thermal systems, CAD/CAM based prototypes, hydrogen IC engine designs, testing, manufacturing automation, and other streams like simulation based modeling. And these may also include various design file simulation models and experimental data, prototypes, fabrications, and other testing methodologies. And this mainly the IP clauses ensures clear ownership of such outcomes, which I've just mentioned now, that like the simulation models and experimental data and other testing algorithms and test methodologies. This has to be protected, and they has to be properly commercialized. And there are certain risks, like there are common risks in the mechanical engineering MOUs, especially over the disputes over the patent ownership for the designs and prototypes, and restrictions on academic publications due to confidentiality concerns and lack of recognition of student and faculty in the innovation and patents, and the unfair revenue sharing models where the industry dominates the profit ownership. But by default, if it is around like 50%, then it will be a reasonable sharing model, revenue model, and conflicts over modifying and using research outputs in the future projects. And coming to the revised IP clause, like all the product design simulations and engine prototypes, manufacturing processes, everything which are developed jointly by the institution and the industry partner shall be considered as a joint intellectual property unless solely created by someone by their own resources. And there should be a relative contribution like 50-50, and the academic usage, teaching, and the scholarly publications will be allowed for a mutually agreed confidentiality period over. I mean, if they have completed like 6 to 12 months after designing or after getting into the idea and implementation, then after 6 to 12 months of their research work, there should be a agreement that these can be published. And one industry industry-friendly improvement without affecting the academic autonomy, and to support the industry interests while preserving the academic integrity. I propose include a time-bound exclusive commercialization clause, which allows the industry partner to use and commercial the jointly developed technology for 3 to 5 years. During that time, the industry can continue research, support student projects, and publish findings after confidently clearance, sir.
Yes, very good, Dr. S. Nabya. Did you talk anything about financial responsibilities or financial points?
No, sir, I did not discuss any financial discussions, but I gave the revenue which is generated from these patents, licensing, and technology transfer shall be shared equally among the academic institutions as well as the industries. That's
Very
all
good.
I discussed. That's all I discussed, sir. I did not go to the financial matters.
Great. You have talked about disputes also. You have talked about IPR, revised IPR, and the transactions which the industry will have after the productions through your contributions. Okay, very good. Any reflections on Dr. S. Nabya activity presentation? Dr. Suresh Babu, Dr. Mahesh Kumar ji, Dr. D. Joanna.
Madam
Hi,
has presented
Sir, okay. So good afternoon, sir. Actually, this area is not relating to me because this is I'm a management guy. So
No,
I'm unable
see,
to.
Dr.
Regarding
Dr. Suresh, see, as I said, MOU is more about the legal aspect which is to be
Yes.
covered. Okay, so
Yes,
from
sir.
that angle, you can give your feedback.
So regarding that, what she's articulated is very good. So I think the efforts are also laudable one in this regard. So I'm very comfortable in this. No comment is there. I think she's rightly drafted the document. No doubts. Thank you.
Dr. Mahesh Kumar ji.
So basically, I'm an industry MIO cell coordinator in my institute. I look into different aspects where Madam has presented neatly. See, whenever there is a MOU draft, we should think of a multiple parameters with respect to legal authorities. See, whatever we do, whenever we do a policy draft, that should be an ideally both the parties should agree. So that is the first part. Second part is IP regulations, or if you are going for any incentives taking, or if you are conducting some workshops or activities to be done. So mutually, we should critically we should analyze. 50% should be given to the institute, 50% should be taken away by the organization, the partnering industry where they're looking at. So those things we should look into in detail whenever we do the policy draft. So MOU policy draft is not an easy task because it will lead to the multiple legal actions later point of time. So the point by point, the crisp by crisp, we should address. We should sit together. There should be a legal person who will look into those aspects. So then they familiarize those points. So in consultation with the lawyer or the person who is in charge for the particular legal draft, so they should check and then later by we should go ahead for the MOU policy draft. So this is my observation, sir.
Yes, very good. Any other reflections from any other participant?
Good afternoon, sir. This is Mr. K. Nopal Reddy. I'm from Geetanjali College of Engineering and Technology. Whatever the inputs Madam given, it is very clear in her statement. And from my side, I wanted to add one point, that is financial arrangements in terms of cost sharing and fees and funding and support. Support details will be, if she's going to add, it is good for us to aware of it related to the financial matters.
Great. So any other reflections? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your feedback. Any other reflections on Dr. S. Nabya presentation? Okay. Thank you, Dr. S. Nabya, for your very detailed MOU draft. Okay. I have already shared a few points which are mandatory and which are optional in my presentation. And as I promised, I will share one sample MOU copy, which can be helpful for your further drafting of MOU. Let me first explain. Okay, thank you, Dr. S. Nabya. For all of you,
Thank you, sir.
let me tell you, if you have legal advisor or some advocate at your place, as Dr. Mahesh said, we should go and check the draft through those legal advisors or advocate before executing or before transacting any point on the MOU. But there are academic institutions who do not have they do not have any legal advisor as such, which are in the companies. So what happens for a small MOU or for a the agreement between two parties are on very nominal basis. So you can just specify into the financial part that the financials or commercials will be decided on mutual agreement on project to project or task to task basis. This is one simple line. Okay. If there is no IPR, no intellectual properties involved into that, you can simply write, if any IPR related issues, there will be separate MOU or separate discussions, case to case or project to project basis. So in that way, you can start. Okay. We normally in academic institution, we do several MOUs with some of the educational institution, with some of the institution of eminence like NCL, then ICER, then IIT to some extent. And also we do MOU with some industries for only for training, imparting training for our students. So there are various types of MOUs. What Dr. Mahesh was talking, it was about a legal document which contains the transactions from both the sides. There is one side who is contributing as a knowledge sources or resources. Second party is using those knowledge resources, production of some products through those knowledge resources. So in those cases, the intellectual properties, financial sharing, then disputes, commercial bindings, all that comes into the picture. For those cases, there is a need to have a thorough discussions among both the parties. There should be some single point of contact. There should be certain team to discuss the requirements, discuss the transactions which will be happening for next 1, 2, 3, 5 years of time for which MOU is signed. What will be technical feasibility, what should be the technical agreement between both the parties, how the revenue generation is to be shared. So all those things are to be discussed among different sections of both the parties. And ultimately, unless it is go through by both the parties, lawyers or legal cells, we should not sign any MOU of such type of MOU could not be signed. Okay, because once you sign an MOU with any partner, it is a legal document and you are bound to execute whatever has been written. If something is not written into MOU and if you want to do that, there should be additional or there should be sub MOU for that particular point. Hope I am clear to everyone on activity 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Any reflections on this discussion, Dr. Putta, Mr. Muhammad Asif, Dr. Javed Ali? Any discussion you want on activity 2? Or should we proceed for activity 3 directly? Okay, we have 2 candidates, Dr. Suresh Babu and Dr. Mahesh Kumar CL. They have asked that can they present third activity. So I request Dr. Mahesh Kumarji to present third activity. And then
Yes,
we
sir.
will talk to Suresh Babuji. And I request both of you to be peer reviewer for their presentations. So who is going to present? Dr. Mahesh Kumarji, yes. And I request Dr. Suresh and Dr. S. Navya to be peer reviewer for this particular presentation. Hope Dr. Navya, S. Navya is there. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
there.
Dr. Suresh also and Dr. S. Navya, both will be peer reviewer, okay? Yes, Dr. Mahesh, you can start.
Yeah. Shall I start, sir?
Yes, please,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. My screen is visible. Thank you. So, respected Rajesh sir, thank you so much for giving an opportunity. So, I'm Dr. Mahesh, working as an associate professor from in Bangalore, basically working in Itay Meenakshi Institute of Technology. So, my activity today presenting is on faculty incentive policy draft. So, as such, I see my multiple places there is no clear-cut faculty incentive policy drafts, which many institutes are lagging just because I don't know what is the particular reason. But if you could, my outline of the presentation says promotion and career advancement, and then I'll be explaining about the incentives, workload flexibility, and development incentives and outcomes expected, and afterwards I'll come with my interventions. So let me start with the promotion and career advancement. If you see, there is a lot more industry outputs to be counted in an API score. Generally, people will not adopt that particular output as a major one. And then any consultancy and sponsor projects, whichever comes through the industry, is not taken into the SAS career scheme. So we should make sure that consultancy and sponsor projects should be promoted compulsorily. And industry experience is not been counted or not preferred in the promotions. So we should mandate the industry experience, at least a minimum of 2 to 3 years of industry experience should be required to teach to the students. And then if you are a valued co-author for a publication with respect to the industry, suppose you are authoring a paper, and if you have a co-author in a respective from the reputed industry, that should be valued compulsorily. And we have a certain industry patents and technology transfers which are available. But if you do any such industry patents and technology transfers through a industry person, that should be recognized. Also, we don't have as such industry shadow programs to academicians, intern, as like a students. So we can go ahead for industry shadow programs at a specific designation period of time, maybe a 1 month period of time in a vacation or in an annual year. So that is about the promotion and career advancement. If you look at the financial incentives, generally revenue sharing basis, clear revenue sharing policies has been not drafted. So if I could draft a policy, then I say 70% should be given to the faculty if you get any consultancy project at the institute. So and then 30% should be given on a recommendation basis to the institution. Also, we have a higher faculty share for a high impact or a first time industry collaborations. So we do have 100 in Bangalore. If you see, it's a like electronic era. So we do have a multiple industries in our hand. But so if you bring a industry to the campus, or if you collaborate with any of the industry, then we can say 80% of the share can be given to the faculty. Also, the performance bonus for a good completion of a industry sponsored project should be given to the as an financial incentives to the faculty. So if you have a 1 crore project with respect to the industry, what I would say is at least you can give a 50% of the bonus to at least you can give 30 to 40% of the bonus to for completing the project to the academicians. Then we do have a many seed grants for developing an industrial and prototypes and proposals. Also, there is one more thing, important thing is that we should reduce the institutional overheads for bringing a new strategic partnerships. So what happens is, so throughout this, what I'm making is, so we should bring out a fast track approval system for a industry-based sponsored projects and the activities which are which are particularly undergoing inside your college or inside an institution. So coming to the workload flexibility, many people what they do, what the acquisitions does is, so suppose they do have a project in their hand, the industry people, sorry, the academicians will have a project in their hand, say some 40 lakhs or 20 lakhs, but their workload is not reduced. See, we should reduce the workload of a faculty by introducing, by reducing their classes. See, somewhere they should say that for associate professors, some 16 hours of workload should be there per week or per month, like that. So we should reduce the teaching load reduction to the each faculty, which will lead in completion of active industry research product. And then we should reduce the administrative duties of those sponsored project faculties, sponsored research faculties, in such a way that during that period of a time, they can complete the research well within the deadline. And then they should have an of at least 3 days they should go to the industry for completion of their project, and 3 days they'll be giving a time to complete their academic workload inside the college. Like that, we should bring up some normal responsibilities of a faculty. Along with that, we should hire some of the teaching assistants to complete the industry linked work. Okay, suppose we have a project, so they should allow us to hire the teaching assistants to complete 50% of the work, academic workload, and 50% of the sponsored research. And also, they should give a short-term industry immersion leave for completion of the project executions or audits or field visits. That's what I say. Every month, at least, say some 8 to 10 days should be given as a leave for completion of the projects. So that is about the workload. Then now talking about the skill development incentives. So mandatory training the trainer, master trainer training programs with industry experts every year should be organized inside the college. And then we should have an industry externships. See, faculty should go to the industry minimum 2 weeks or 1 weeks for hands-on exposure. to update themselves for the current industry practices. Also, the organization should allow the faculty to complete the sponsored certifications in their emerging technologies as now already emerging technologies has been updated in the Atal portal and we can go to the NASCOM website, we can go to the Atal website, we can go to any of the NSDC website to complete our sponsored certifications in the emerging area. And more than that, now the people should give the opportunities to meet the industry experts to explain during their live projects, wherein they can be partners with an industry to update their knowledge and their demonstrations for demonstration purpose. And most important thing is that there is no as such recognition and awards given for the faculty for demonstrating such industrial skill advancements. So if I'm a leading dean R&D or somewhere, what I do is I'll bring up some recognition and awards to a faculty wherein if they demonstrate strong skills to, and if there is any skill-based performance metrics, it should be integrated with the annual appraisal. So we do have a industry visits. Generally, people will do, but if you do the industry visit, if you come up with certain outcome, then that can be make as an incentive. So what is the total outcome expected with this all this policy draft is if you can see the consultants industry projects will be in the number will be increased because you are giving a promotion, you're making in a faculty performance appraisal system, you're bringing it, and with this organizations can have a multiple consultants in industry projects. And through the 70-30 industrial sharing, so you can bringing the faculty to in upfront to bring some more consultancy projects to the organization, wherein the 70% sharing will be taken by faculty, even though, but that will be counted in an accreditations called NBR NAC for the consultancy activities. And with this, we are giving a very reduction in a teaching load, wherein that it will make the research person, the researcher to interact with the more industry persons. Also, the bonus incentives we are giving for a sponsored research, and we are supporting our faculty to train the master training programs or for certifications or industry externships for during that period of time that will count in many accreditation purpose. And now we are providing the annual recognitions or awards for an high impact industry collaboration. Finally, there is a clear performance metrics with each person or with each industry with each researcher on a projects or a patents or a publications and partnerships which are monitored by this IAC committee. So these are my outcomes expected with respect to the presentation. So if you have any queries, I'm welcome. I can answer those queries, sir.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Mahesh Kumarji. Very, very concise, but very, very eye-opening points which you have. And I think all these are in line with AICTE and UGC requirements. So there should not be any issue for any organization or academic institutions to go with such policy which you have presented. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Suresh Babu, your reflections on this presentation.
So, Mahesh, Dr. Mahesh, your reflections are very, very good regarding this faculty promotion and incentives. So, what
Thank you,
points
sir.
are given in the assignment regarding the career advancement, promotion, research related? I think you have covered all the contemporary areas, and some others are there. I think your PPT outline is also good, and it may be reflecting the contemporary issues. That's my reflection, sir, regarding this.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
keep it up with this tempo. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Suresh. May I request Dr. S. Abhay to give her a reflection on this presentation?
Sir,
Yes, ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
please.
sir, it's a very excellent presentation and very crisp and excellent presentation made by you. And this incentive policies strongly promotes research innovation culture by rewarding the faculty for all the projects and patents, and also knowledge transfer takes place in a very encouraging way if these are all implemented in a what should I tell, in a proper way. But the most challenge is that industries rarely provide hands-on experience opportunities for faculty, sir. If that participation improves, the full potential of these initiatives will be achieved. And that's my opinion.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Dr. Vaishnavya. Thank you very much for very challenging issue to be brought into this platform. Yes, Dr. Mahesh said that in Bangalore there is no hurdle of any industry. So probably he or his institution may be very comfortable in doing such kind of collaboration with industries for faculty sabbaticals or hands-on training for the faculty members. Hope I am right, Dr. Mahesh Kumarji. Please unmute.
Yeah, yeah. Am I audible, sir? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Now you are.
Out of all these points which you have given, I clearly these points we have already well taken. So we have come up with now the faculty awards for publications and for industry projects. We are doing right now from past 2 years. Also now the 70-30 revenue is now it's somewhere around 40-70 like that. So we are changing that revenue sharing policy also. So now we are redrafting this process. So all those things I have explained here. And also we have seed money projects which the inside the organization is giving. And the college is well supportive for us to make all these project to recreate these policies. So we are now undergoing with some recreation of the policy which we are coming in the month of January with all these updates. So every year we do draft this policy, sir.
Great, great. Thank you, Dr. Mahesh. Any other reflections from anybody?
Thank you,
I
Mahesh
think,
sir.
yeah.
Even all the inputs related to the incentive to the faculty and whatever the policy framework and eligibility criteria, different incentives and performance metrics, and research and publication and teaching quality. These are all the points you covered, sir. Thanks for your information about the faculty incentive topic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kandu, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Mahesh. I request.
Sir, you are muted, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mahesh. Now may I request Dr. Suresh Babuji to present the activity
Thank you, sir.
3.
Okay, sir.
Dr. Suresh Babuji.
Yes, sir. I will sharing my PPT. No problem.
Yeah, please.
So he's not it. So very good afternoon to one and all. My presentation, the activity 3 is there. In that is faculty incentives and policy draft. So in that, my PPT outline is having only the 4 slides regarding that, the basic information, what I'm present here in this regarding the first point is the promotion and career advancement is there. In that, generally, I'm following what is the University Grants Commission is speaking, what is the criteria is there. As per that, I will design this as far as this, the promotion aspects are.
Dr. Suresh, your voice is not there.
Suresh, sir, you are muted. Suresh, sir, you are
Okay,
muted.
sorry. I'm sorry. Whether my voice is audible?
Yeah, now
Yes.
it's audible. You can go ahead.
So the activity first point is the promotion and career advancement. In that, where I'm identified the core areas in that is the foremost important thing it is there, that is promotion and career advancement. I will divide in this. Regarding that, there are some criteria I am presented here. So what is that? Each point has some evaluation criteria and forms are developed by the people regarding the teaching evaluation is there, and research activity, qualification enhancement, books published, and feedback of the students, feedback of the peers, and feedback of the superior. I think these are all basic elements are there in the promotion. So in the case of each one, that is teaching evaluation, so what methods are existingly the faculty will use in this regarding that gamification, not only that video lectures, not only for NPTEL and not only and others. So we have some case studies and practical case studies, and we have, as a management people, we have subscribed to the Harvard Business School related case studies and our Indian managed IIMs cases are there in this, how they are incorporated in this. There is some metric should be developed in this. And after that, the research activity, not only the projects, not only in the case of this, the overall research activity is there. So regarding the research guidance is concerned, paper published is journals. So we are having that Scoopers and others, and as well as the FT, Financial Times are there in this. Qualification enhancement in that. So in the case of the qualification enhancement, we have the people are maybe applied for more master degrees, or in the case of the postdoctoral fellowships, like there are the something is there. And we have some other programs which are offered by the national institutions and some other institutions, and some maybe in the case of the foreign universities like this, whether anything it is there. And books published. So we know that the books are very, very important for the academicians. The books are maybe there in that on the contemporary related aspects. The teaching is given to the
In the meantime, there is anybody who will present something on activity 3? I think Dr. Suresh Babu is disconnected.
Sir, Dr. Sudha from
Yes,
KSIT
Dr.
Bangalore.
Sudha. Yes,
Can I
please.
present, sir?
Yes, please, please.
Just a second, sir.
Sir, am I
Sir,
audible?
I think Suresh Babu sir came.
Yes, sir. There is some technical issues happened because of technical glitches. I am from the meeting.
Dr. Suresh Babu sir, may I request you to stop your presentation?
Okay.
But be with us for a review of Dr.
Okay.
Sudha's presentation.
Sudha's madam is there in this.
Yeah. Yes, Dr. Sudha, briefly introduce yourself and you can start.
Madam, you
Yes,
are on
Dr.
mute, madam. Madam, you are on mute.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. P.N. Sudasa, working as Professor and Head EC Department. Sir, this is about the Activity 3, Faculty Incentive Policies for Improving Industry Engagement Covering. This policy aims to encourage and reward faculty members who actively act as a bridge between institute and industry through consultancy, training, collaborative projects, and innovative-driven activities. The goal is to nurture a culture where academic expertise meets real-world engineering challenges. Yeah, promotion and career advancements, how industry work will count. To strengthen industry institute interface and reward faculty who translate engineering knowledge into real-world problem, the following criteria we need to look in, sir. One is student internship, industry training, and placement support. Faculty serving as a bridge between student and industry play key in developmental roles. These faculty members must be facilitated with quality internship, industry visits, skill building programs, and student development activities. This will help placement opportunities for students, as well as it will be an eye opener for the faculty members also. Industry integrated teaching curriculum development. Design and industry aligned courses, micro credentials, and lab modules will count under teaching learning quality, sir. It will improve the teaching learning quality of the students. So leadership in the industry collaboration. Leading to MOUs, this will help us in building MOUs, create some center of excellence in the college, large scale collaboration with the institute as well as the industry, sir. Financial incentives to faculty members. By motivating faculty engagement with industry and to ensure fair recognition of efforts, the institution must implement a transparent financial incentives system for consultancy assignments, testing services, and industry-sponsored projects. The revenue sharing can be represented in this manner, sir. Consultancy revenue sharing standard ratio is 60% to the faculty and 40% to the institution. Revenue for the industry training programs, faculty honorarium must be 50 to 70%, institution sharing should be 30 to 50%, additional honorarium for the supporting and administrative staff also. The workload flexibility mechanism to reduce teaching, learning, and administrative load for the industry linked work. To encourage deep industry collaboration and to ensure faculty having the bandwidth to pursue consultancy, sponsored research, training programs, partnership building, the institute must implement structured workload flexibility. These mechanisms will allow faculty to engage meaningful with the industry without compromising on academic responsibilities. First thing is flexible timetable structuring. Clustered teaching hours will help the faculty members to complete the workload, academic workload, and then concentrate on their research. Teaching load reduction, 1 to 2 hours per week for moderate project, up to 4 hours per week for large scale projects should be allocated separately. Special duty leaves, up to 10 to 15 days per semester for industry visit, deployment, or training or work field should be allocated to the faculty who are taking up extra work like industry related projects. Outcome-based approval. Teaching load relief requires evidence of activity industry engagement, consultancy, project, MOUs, prototypes, patents, and internship support. Administrative duty relaxation, exemption from committee duties, routine documentation, and non-essential tasks must be reduced, sir. Skill development initiatives. So to build industry-ready academic ecosystem, Institute will actively support and reward faculty who upgrade their technical skills, engage in externship, earn certification, and demonstrate measurable professional growth. This policy ensures faculty development in non-accidental but ongoing and institutionally encouraged journey. Train the trainer program. Basically, colleges need to arrange for training the training program, because I basically believe that if faculty is trained, default the 60 students who are under them, they are already trained. So this is how we can build that research culture within the college, sir. So this TT program will build internal expertise by enabling faculty to become certified trainers in specified domains. It can be part-time.
Madam, you are muted again.